We turn now to a city at ease. Peaceful protesting in Atlanta over the weekend. In its 10th day, demonstrations attracting hundreds of activists demanding change and justice following the death of George Floyd. A nation watching the video of him uttering his last breaths while a Minneapolis police officer knelt on his neck for nearly 9 minutes. No protest-related arrests in the city for a third day, and the city of Atlanta lifting its curfew for Saturday and Sunday. These protests signaling to many the beginning of social change across the U.S. Demonstrators now focused on getting people to vote. Latasha Givens live from Atlanta with more on their message ahead of primary day.
That's right, Sheba. Centennial Olympic Park has been a central location for protests, as well as a place where people can register to vote. And over the weekend, organizers stressed the importance of getting out the vote tomorrow. With the same passion voters have shown during the rallies, hundreds listened as activists talked about how voting is one of the best ways to help invest in their communities. Some of the people we talked to say even during this pandemic, it's important to show up to the polls.
It's one thing to come out here and do the physical support, but you actually have to go to the voting booth to make change happen.
Those down ballot races that we actually have the power to shift the very conditions in our lives.
And state leaders recommend voters wear masks tomorrow and say hand sanitizer will be available. But they also say pack your patience because there are fewer poll workers, less voting locations, as well as fewer voting machines. And for everything you need to know for tomorrow's elections, head to our website at 11alive.com. Sheba, back to you.